I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open in front of you, and please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. For question number 1, the key word is the word after the gap. In other words, the preposition in. If we have a look at the answers, well, there's only one answer that collocates with that preposition. All of the other answers either collocate with the preposition to or of. What's the answer we need? Change. A change in something. For question number 2, what we've got here is an idiomatic phrasal verb. Ouch. What's the basic main message? The basic main message is that things started to go wrong. And that's what the idea of sour indicates. If something becomes sour, I'm using that language to explain my idea. Don't use that as a collocation because it's not a correct collocation. But if something becomes sour, then we're talking about things that go wrong. So what is the verb that collocates with sour to give us the correct phrasal verb? The answer is turn, to turn sour. For question 3, we need an answer to complete the expression, which basically means it happened to many different people. What's the one answer that gives us the correct expression? Cases. In many cases, something happened. Question 4, pure vocabulary question. Which of these answers collocates with 1, riots, and secondly, without, the preposition which follows the gap? There's only one answer, and that is riot, break out. In this case, the answer is broke. For question number 5, we have to choose the correct quantifier, and we have to choose the correct quantifier bearing in mind the noun that follows the gap. In other words, it's got to collocate with that noun. There's only one answer, and the answer is numerous. All of the other answers don't collocate with the noun that follows the gap. For question number 6, the key word, as it very often is the preposition which follows the gap. If we consider that preposition and have a look at all of our answers, we can see that only one of the answers collocates with that preposition. You can't fit to, match to, or suit to, but you can adjust to. For question number 7, the context here talks about how quickly this economic change is happening. So the answer that we've got to choose has got to somehow reflect to how quickly things happen. There's only one piece of vocabulary amongst the answers that gives us that meaning, and that is C, pace, speeding up the pace of economic change. For question 8, the key word here is the preposition into. Which of these answers for number 8 collocates with into? Only one of them does, and of course it's A, transformed. Transformed into something else.